Today, I'm taking you inside one of Brooklyn's most important cultural landmarks, the Williamsburg Music Center. This Black-owned jazz venue has been an inspiration of artistic excellence for over 4 decades. To understand the true significance of this place, I sat down with the man who started it all. In 1981, Williamsburg was experiencing unprecedented violence, poverty, and discrimination against people of color. Here's what Gerry Eastman told me about why it's so important to him to keep this venue alive and in his family.
This place will be willed to my children and grandchildren. And, I have worked with many famous people and done a lot of stuff, but the most press I ever received was when I refused to sell my building to this hotel when they offered me $11 million. And everybody, all the newspapers and everybody came around, how could you turn that down? I said, would you sell your home knowing that it's worth more than, and not only that, whatever they had given me, I wouldn't have been able to replace it with and have the nicest places I have. I'm sitting out here, it's like I'm in Paris, in the Châtelet,
Gerry's vision wasn't just about creating a venue, it was about building a legacy. And that legacy continues today through artists like Roella Oloro. Over 400 bands have performed here, working alongside jazz legends like Sarah Vaughan and Count Basie. But what does it mean for today's emerging artists?
Hi, my name is Roella Oloro. I'm going to be performing at the Williamsburg Music Center tonight and super excited. It's the first date of our 3-month residency here. I'm originally from the UK and I'm going to be performing with Jason Clotter on bass and Malik Wynn on drums. Super talented young musicians from the scene. We have a mixture of pre-existing tunes and also my own originals that we're going to be playing tonight and that we'll be playing throughout our term here. And yeah, I'm super excited for it. And please do come out. We'd love to see you.
From Gerry's revolutionary vision in 1981 to Roella's contemporary artistry today, the Williamsburg Music Center proves that the most important cultural spaces are born from necessity and sustained by passion. This venue continues to nurture world-class talent while honoring the rich African musical diaspora that inspired its creation.
Well, when I first came to New York, I was saying there was probably 30, 40 different mainstream jazz clubs, especially in Manhattan, but all over the boroughs. And there were many black jazz clubs that had been around for 30, 40, 50 years. And because of the pandemic and the changing in the music scene, there seems to be only a plethora of jazz clubs today, 4 or 5 in Manhattan, 3 or 4 in Brooklyn, and it's rough. I'm the only jazz club in all of Williamsburg, and actually I'm the only other person of color that even owns property in this part of New York now. Gentrification is so complete. Everybody was offered what they thought was a lot of money for their property, and they sold out of ignorance. And they have stayed, their property would have been worth 10 times as much as when they sold it. But people who buy property on spec, they already know when a neighborhood is going to change. And this particular neighborhood is just one stop away from Manhattan with subway and bus transportation all over the place. And now it is the most gentrified neighborhood in all of New York. And we intend to be here until 2080, if all is well. So we plan to be here for a very long time.
Thanks for joining me on this journey through musical history. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from New York's cultural landmarks.